All right, we're back again with
Back.
BTS Dope. Now, when I checked out BTS Dope, was in the very early stages of my BTS journey.
All right.
Was one of the first couple songs that I listened to,
Okay.
and now it's time for you to
Yep.
listen to it. And
Super
it's,
very
gonna
new.
You just showed me Black Swan
Black Swan.
because he's also on his own BTS journey.
I tried to venture a bit.
Yeah. You know, your curiosity will be piqued.
Yes.
So you're
I'm very,
bound to
very
find out more.
excited.
So we're gonna now check out Dope. You're gonna fucking love him.
All
man.
right,
I just
all
wanna
right.
show you this. Yeah, we're gonna get into
Oh,
this.
let's
Don't forget
get
to
into it,
subscribe to
man.
BTS. Let's go.
어서 와. 방탄은 처음이지?
Ayo ladies and gentlemen 준비가 됐다면 부를게 yeah. 딴 녀석들과는 다르게 내 스타일로 내 스타일로 에어. 밤새 일했지 every day 네가 클럽에서 놀래 yeah. 잠을 낳지 말고 들어매 I gotta be 난좀 짜라 우리 연습실 땀내 봐 한내 춤이 답해 모두 비실이 띠디리 띵띵이 띠디리 나랑은 상관이 없어 cause 난 희망이 쩔어 오랜만에 발끝까지 전부 다 쩔어 하루의 결과는 작업에 쩔어 작업 실제로 살아 청춘을 썩어가도 덕분에 멀어가도 알리는 성공가도 손을 들어 더 크게 소리 질러
So the message of this song,
Yo,
I
the
love it,
message
man.
is so powerful, man.
You know, the
Yeah,
whole
I
first
love it.
minute where they're just talking
Like
about
this,
while
man.
you were
Yo.
in your bed sleeping.
I'm
or you were
putting
out
in that
clubbing,
work, man.
we were-
Grinding.
Yo, I
And
love
that
it.
is why we're reaching success.
And that is why, for example, just one video. This was back when they were on the other label, because they used to be under Big Hit Entertainment before Hype labels.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's what we're seeing every time in the intro,
yeah, at the
right?
beginning you see Big Hit right there, Big
Yeah.
Hit Entertainment. 812 million views, and that's only one video, gang. And
Only
you
one
know,
video. One of 500, right?
one of
guys?
500 that has
Huge.
some have over 1 billion. There's 7 billion people on the planet.
It's
people.
the biggest of the biggest, guys.
That's just insane.
Yeah.
So, but
Hard
the
work.
message here, I love it. They're always putting, and it's just true, and they're spitting facts. It's not like, oh, look at us, we're so cool.
No.
You know, it's just they're saying we put in the work, and now look
Right.
at us.
Blood,
Hey,
sweat, and tears, guys. Blood, sweat, and tears.
that is a valid flex, I would say. Right?
Yeah,
a
for
very
sure. Yes.
understandable and valid flex.
Yeah.
없어 cause 난 희망이 쩔어 오랜만에 발끝까지 전부 다 쩔어 하루의 결과는 작업에 쩔어 작업 실제로 살아 청춘을 썩어가도 덕분에 멀어가도 알리는 성공가도 손을 들어 더 크게 소리 질러 밤새 일했지 everyday 네가 클럽에서 놀게 yeah. 딴 녀석들과 다르게 I don't wanna say yes I don't wanna say yes 소리쳐봐
세대 5포 세대 그럼 난 6포가 좋으니까 6포 세대 언론과 어른들은 의지가 없다면 우리 싹초식처럼 배려해 해보기도 전에 죽여 걔는 enemy 벌써부터 고개 숙여 받아 energy 절대만 포기 you know you're not only no one 새벽은 나보다 예뻐 Can I get a little bit of hope? 삼들 청춘이 get walk up 밤새 일했지 everyday
Before we get into the second bridge,
let's
bro,
go,
they're
let's
going
go, let's go,
in, man.
man. Yeah,
From here,
yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
I reject rejection.
rejection. Yo, I reject rejection. That's so
How much of
powerful,
a
man.
dog, of a baller do you want to be, man? I reject rejection.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But the choreography as well, outside of the rapping and the bars being spit.
Yep.
The choreography is very nice.
Yeah, man.
On
It's
the beat,
complementing each other perfectly, man.
But so
Super
much
powerful.
different in contrast to Black Swan, because Black Swan's elegance, fluid
sure.
movements, and this is like
This is just in your face.
You know,
in
we
your
going
face.
in. I love it, man.
세대 5% 세대 그럼 난 6%가 좋으니까 6% 세대 언론과 어른들의 의지가 없다면 우리 싹 초식처럼 배려해 해보기도 전에 죽여 걔는 enemy 벌써부터 고개 숙여 받아 energy 절대로 포기 you know you're not lonely no 안에 새벽은 나보다 예뻐 Can I get a little bit of hope? 잠들 청춘이 get walk go 밤새 일했지 every day 네가 클럽에 손을 대 속들만 다르게 I don't wanna say yes I don't wanna say yes 소리쳐봐 alright 몸이 타버리도록 all night 여기가 fire Gotta make it gotta make it 거부는 거부해 나 원래 너무해 모두 다 따라해 거부는 거부해 전부 나의 노예 모두 다 따라해 이런 게 방탄 스타일
Bangtan style.
매일이 hustle life I gotta make it fun baby 이런 게 방탄 스타일 거짓말 획들과는 달라 매일이 hustle life I gotta make 난 좀 짜라 Say
Clean.
Yeah, yo, that deserves my round of applause, man.
Clean,
round
man.
of applause.
That's super clean.
Yeah, clean. I love
holy
it,
shit.
man. Wow.
In the beat, it reminds me exactly of, it's 9 years ago, it reminds me of exactly that era. When these trap beats, because you already had like
popularity.
the darker trap beats.
Yeah.
But this is also when like stuff like Fox Stevenson, like super happy trap, happy
and
house,
the trumpet,
all that,
the trumpet,
you know.
I guess
the
was
trumpet.
gaining popularity back then.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure, man.
So I could definitely, if I were to listen to this 9 years ago, I'd be like, oh, you know, this that real trap shit.
Yeah.
But what did you think about it? Dope.
Yeah, it is exactly as you say, man. When you are boasting, bragging and boasting, it's not classy when you don't have the credentials for it. But
you
BTS is just so huge, right?
Yeah.
So huge. And I think the bigger you are, the more it really suits to brag and boast. And these boys have really earned their position. So
for sure.
This is really just all just so perfectly placed, guys.
Yeah. And I saw in the lyrics, they just keep saying like, nobody can denounce us, but they are trying. But people said they try to denounce us. They try to invalidate us.
Those haters. What? I'm seeing this, and one of the haters then would be saying, "Oh, well, I don't know if it is justified the way that they're bragging and boasting, because I think for sure maybe even you can go even beyond what you just did right here."
Right. And there's people still, like I'm looking at the comments right now, 15 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago, 500,000 comments,
Timeless. This
is anyone listening?
A banger,
still
man.
love from the Bangtan style? Man.
Yeah.
And people, what I heard is that they're going to return in June or July.
Return?
Yeah, or at least there's one more member that is, because in Korea, South Korea, you have mandatory military service, right? Where as a 18, you have to do 1 year Hiss did that, Wing did that, Huckle did that in the
Okay.
beatbox community.
Right.
But they also had to do that. And I think there's one more member
Still-
returning
oh.
after the one
Right.
that's returning in June.
Okay, yeah. I've been reading something like that.
Something like
so
that.
Something big is about to happen.
And then after the last member is returned, after the one that returns in June,
Yeah.
they're complete.
Okay.
Which means they're gonna cook.
Right,
You know,
they gonna
which means
cook.
they're
They
gonna
gonna
cook.
cook. Ooh.
They're not gonna sit in silence and do whenever they're back together as a full.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
full
a
force.
new dope, for example, or a
Aw, that
new
would
whatever,
be
something
amazing, man.
completely else we don't expect.
This I really love, man. I really
Yeah.
loved. Yeah. I
Because-
think it takes the number one spot actually, man. The story I think is very beautiful because
Yeah,
these boys
the message.
they've
Yep.
made it. They've made it.
I love it. Go check out BTS. Go check out Basikia. Go check out me.
Ash Bloom.
Subscribe to everybody. Share the love and let us know in the comments what you want to see next. And then we will see you in that next video. How about that?
All right.
See you later.